Senator Okongo Omogeni, let me get to you first because you represent the county of Nyamira. These trips or visits the president has made, and at every stopover there's a promise of what is to be done. Have you been able to pursue some of those promises in your county and region?
Yeah, I think first, thank you, Sam. First, you know, we passed a very progressive constitution in 2010. And budget process making, or how to allow expenditure from the government towards development, is not a preserve of the president. Honorable Mbui is here. He will tell you that budget making process is a very rigorous process that begins way ahead of the the day the budget is made. So it's not a preserve of the president. In fact, what the president should be telling Kenyans when he makes those tours is to say that through our parliament, this amount of money has been allocated to undertake a certain project. That is how civilized countries work, and that's how we should operate as a country. But I can tell you, going back to my account, there are many promises that have been made by the president that have not seen the light of the day. Last time, I think it was a deputy president, we were burying the late Henry Obocha. We had, the burial was held at Sironga grounds, just opposite Sironga Girls. And I remember him telling the people of Nyamira that when we passed here during the campaign, we had promised that we are going to tarmac a road that is supposed to go from Tinga, Igenaitambe, down to Nyachogochogo, and then go to Magombo, and then come to exit on the Kisi-Nyamira road. That has never been done. The other day he came, he repeated the same promise that we are coming to tarmac this road. So those promises oftentimes, they are just campaign gimmicks. And I don't think I hear the president nowadays telling Kenyans that he wants to transform us from third world to first world. You can go back, sit and read history. None of those countries have followed this path of making pronouncements from rooftops. What we should be doing as a country is to sit and we have Vision 2030. We work on mid-term plans of 5 years. We normally get requests from departments, ministries, and then the budget sits, the Budget and Appropriation Committee of the National Assembly sits. The departments will come, the ministries will come, they will defend their budgets, and then they get an okay from Parliament. That's how we allow our expenditure. It's not a matter of you making a delegation to State House and then you tell the president, I want you to approve this project. No, look at the budget line. You will not see a budget that has been set aside for presidential development plans. Maybe Mbui can tell us if there is such a line in our budget. So Mbui, all that we are saying is politicking. It's very unfortunate. Just do an audit of the president's diary for the last 14 days. And you'll see a president who has not sat down in an office to discuss with his technocrats how to move the country forward. His main preoccupation is to campaign. He's on campaign mode. If you hear him
and therefore, Senator, is there any mechanism, because yes, the Constitution is described as also a constitution of accountability, is there any mechanism of ensuring that the president is accountable for his actions and words?
You know, unfortunately, the best mechanism is to wait for him in the ballot. You know, former President of Law Society will tell you that for the time he's in office, he enjoys immunity from prosecution. So the best you can do is to remind the people that the president you have is a liar. Everything that he tells you is a lie. And you have just asked me a simple question of the promises that he has made even in the county of Nyamira. You make a follow-up, you find there's nothing happening. Now, if you go to Nyamira, you will find several road projects ongoing. There is a 62 kilometer. I can give you one example. There is a 62 kilometer of tarmac roads that is ongoing at Borabu constituency. Now, that project was launched by CS Macharia, I think in 2021. And the contractor moved on site, and the work has been ongoing. But last year, when the president visited Nyamira, he again went to Borabu and said, I'm launching this road project. I mean, for the second time. I'm sure when he comes next time, he will come and tell us, I'm coming to open this road project. I can tell you, without playing any politics on this show, that all the road projects that are ongoing in Nyamira and in Kisii were projects that were launched by the previous administration. I have not seen even a single kilometer tarmac road that has been launched by the current regime. The cancer center that you saw him launching in my neighboring county of Kisii was launched by the previous administration. Specifically, President Uhuru Kenyatta came to Kisii and he laid the foundation for that project. But again, the president came, he was there, again launching that project. There is a big interchange roundabout from the road from Migori, Kisii, and then it turns off to Kisumu, and then makes a turn to Kisii. The president was there, again commissioning, I don't know whether to call it commissioning or opening that project. So everything is just politics. It's not something that was initiated by the current regime, has been undertaken and completed by this current regime. And that's how government should work. A government, really, there is always what we call, is it successive succession? Perpetual succession. Yeah. You take office, you will find that projects are there because we have done public participation, we have sought the approval of Parliament, and we want to transform the country. We are not doing this for the president, we are doing this for the benefit of the people. So when you take office, you simply need to manage our resources to ensure that you don't steal our taxes, that the resources that are to be channeled to, to improve our infrastructure, our hospitals, they are all channeled for that purpose. That's all that you need to do as a president. Then you tell us, from manifesto, this will be my plan for the next 5 years, and we should be able to debate it, you bring it to Parliament, and then we proceed. Your scorecard should come in 5 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now,